Hey planners, it's Teo Shante Plans and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be planning my August dashboard using the August 2022 journaling kit from Sadie Stickers. And this is my first dashboard spread in a B6 planner. I am so excited for this because there are certain spreads that I like doing that make my planner really functional, and being able to utilize my dashboard page, monthly page, and then also of course my weekly spreads mean a planner is definitely going to work for me. And so when I was able to do this spread and then also my monthly in this planner, I knew the B6 planner was going to be the right fit for me. So I started off by sectioning out my order tracker part of this planner. And when I started thinking about how I wanted to do this, I knew I wanted to have like a floral element in sort of catty corner at a diagonal on like the top and lower corner of this box. And so I decided to outline it with these washi trim stickers from, I believe these scallop ones are from Bloom Paper Studio. And so I'm outlining it and leaving space where I know I'm going to place florals because that was kind of how I'd envisioned it. And so I'm starting by putting the corner floral in the top corner here, and then I'm adding in the little book clip art in the bottom corner, and I'll layer some more florals around that in just a moment. Moving back up to that top corner, I'm pulling in one of the brush strokes from the journaling page, and I loved that I had the journaling page in both the transparent matte and the premium matte because the transparent matte just gives that beautiful wash of color. Adding in some floral vines from Honey Inked, as well as some little foiled embellishments from Sadie Stickers. Love adding little foil elements behind colorful florals because it really just pops. And then bringing in some of the clusters from Sadie Stickers, which have become one of my favorite just sort of finishing touches when I'm adding any sort of deco to the page. I'm addicted to those little things. I love using them in my spreads. And moving down into the bottom corner of the order tracker, I am adding another one of those layering brush strokes, as well as some florals around the books. And then I'm going to do the same thing by pulling in some more of those vine stickers from Honey Inked. And I just love the way it sort of flourishes out from both corners and really just sort of makes it a feature and focal point of the page. So the order tracker section has been created, and I actually sectioned that out originally with pencil because this was my first time doing it. Wasn't sure the spacing I was going to need, so I wanted to be able to like erase my lines, but now that I knew it was correct in the way I wanted it to be, I just went over those lines with pen so that they wouldn't smudge in my planner as I wrote and put stickers down. And I'm adding just a few little floral touches to this part because until I start writing in it, it always just looks so empty and open to me. So I like adding a little bit of floral detail. I try not to do too much so I can leave myself room to write, but I like adding a little bit of floral detail so that it ties into the rest of the page, because as I start getting decoration on the bottom half of the page, that always ends up looking more heavily decorated than the order tracker section because it needs to be just open so that I can write in it. But I've also added in some cute little butterfly stickers to finish off the order tracker section. Moving down to the bottom, I'm going to start by putting down the month script, and I used one of those torn paper elements from the transparent matte journaling page as the background for this August script, which is from Paper Trail Plans. I am still obsessed with the font of their scripts. It is just like my favorite font that I've used so far. I put down that little image that came on the journaling kit, and I love that whole scene. It's so beautiful. And now I'm just cutting up some florals in half and running them along the bottom of the page. I wanted to create just like a floral border trim, and then I'm going to add in a foiled washi trim sticker on top of there to just finish off that entire element. And that washi trim sticker is from Sadie Stickers. And so because I knew one edge was going to go off the side of the page, I wanted both ends to have a blunt end, so I scooted over just a bit further than I needed to on the interior by the coil. That way I would end up having to cut both ends and they would match. Now I'm just taking a vine sticker and layering it behind that cute little scene sticker because I wanted it to have a little bit of a pop of foil to tie it in with the rest of the things. And now I am playing box shuffle. I use boxes to mark the kits, the weekly kits that I use throughout the month, and it's always a fun game of figuring out where do I want these boxes placed. I always like have them sort of scattered strategically in this area, and playing around with the boxes and figuring it out is half of the fun. And now that I've got an arrangement or assortment that I like, I am just going to embellish those boxes so it ties in with the rest of the spread, adding some foil elements behind the florals, adding in the butterfly, and I love those very simple square boxes. Those are from Paper Trail Plans, and they're so fun to embellish with all of the clip art and florals and deco. Because they're so plain. That cute little scalped one is also from Paper Trail Plans, and they came out with a whole collection of like scallop circles and archways and all sorts of cute things in various colors, so I'm having a lot of fun with those. And speaking of archways, I decided to use one of the archways that matched that scallop circle to for the header section for the order tracker. So I've cut down the archway so that it would fit here. I'm adding in a floral trim so you don't see that harsh line where I cut it, and then I added in the order tracker. And then I was very, very sad that I had covered up that scallop because I really loved the look of that. And so I'm going to try to fix it here, and it's not my favorite solution. I don't think it looks that great, but it was the best I could do to fix the mistake that I made. So I'm just going to lay another sticker on top of it because I couldn't lift it out from underneath it without wrecking the foil. And that completes this dashboard spread. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I will see you next video. Bye.